Hi everyone, in today's video, I will be building a ski resort in Bloxburg, so let's get to it. Today I'm finally showing you the build that I've been working on for a month now, and yes, I could have used longer. This process was amazing, but also draining at the exact same time, if you can imagine that. I'll be mixing build commentary and a little bit of my own Christmas commentary for this video, so sit back and relax and I hope you enjoy. Let's just start with the exterior. For the main hotel part, I really stepped out of my comfort zone, and I am so happy with how this turned out. The color scheme for the exterior was like this beigey color, which I was very hesitant about using beige because I don't use beige, especially for an exterior. It was very interesting to me. And then I also paired it with a brown, deep brown color, and I love it so much. It's also a very different style for me. The style is a French Second Empire style, I guess. It was pretty popular in the 19th century, and I would say that I picked a house that doesn't look exactly like some of the others from that time, but I really do love how it looks. I think I really liked the vines crawling up the sides, and this is the first time I've ever done it, but I actually used a brick decal and then I used vine decal as well, and it turned out perfect. I also put some actual vines from in-game on the walls, and it just brought it together perfectly, and I am in love with the exterior. Even though it was a little bit of a challenge to get that perfect color down, it was refreshing to do a totally different style that I've never done before, so I definitely recommend doing that. I wanted to show you guys some progress that we've made on this so far. I think it's looking really good. Like, I love it so much. I think the little pond with the little ducks is so cute as well. Here, let's just get a close-up on these ducks because they deserve it, okay? So I think they turned out so cute. They're so adorable. I love them. So we have some more over here as well. There's 1 and 2 right there. But I'm very happy about them. And then the building itself with like the vines and the brick, I feel like that looks really good. I feel like it's just looking really good. I don't know exactly how we're going to decorate this for Christmas because I obviously do want to decorate it for Christmas. It's just, I don't want to make it look like, I don't know, I guess tacky might be the word that I'm looking for. It's more so because this building is, I just find it to be like so pretty. It's such a beautiful little building, and then it's gonna have, well, it's a big building actually, and it's gonna have, you know, a really pretty like landscape around it and everything like that. And I just don't want to like put Christmas decorations that are gonna be a little too like loud comparing to the building. So we'll have to figure that out. But overall, I think it's looking really good. At some point, we're gonna start working on the gondola area, or like the lift, the snow lift thingy. Ski lift. I don't actually know which one I want to do. I don't know if I want to do a gondola or if I want to do just the normal like lift thing. I'm not sure because I can't tell which one would fit better with this. I kind of think the gondola, but I'm not sure. So we'll see. And then we're going to do some shops. It's just going to turn out so good. I am so excited about this. I love it so much. So I'm going to go to bed right now because I'm so tired. I have worked on this a little bit today. I just feel like I'm making very little progress every single day, which is a little frustrating, but I do hope that I'll be able to at some point get a good amount done. Anyways, we're gonna go to bed now because I'm tired. And I just feel really tired. So off to bed we go. Next up, the ski lift area. This was one of the most difficult things that I did in this build, mainly because I could not figure out the placement. I was working in such a compact area and it was definitely tricky. I also built some ski lift like chairs, benches. I'm not exactly sure what they're called. And in all, it turned out perfect and I'm so happy with it. I've never built anything like that before, and that was probably the most interesting thing that I have done for a build. I also made a shop souvenir bakery area on this build, and for some reason I can never not make something like that, and I feel like I need to stop doing that because I've built so many at this point. I feel like I'm copy and pasting them at this point. It's not intentional, but it just happens. I also made this bridge area front and center, and it just turned out wonderful. There's just something about first entering a build and you're going under a bridge or like an arch thing where your car's gonna go under. Like, I just think that's beautiful. It looks so good. And finally, for the exterior, I built custom animals. First, I built this duck, which I actually have a short on my YouTube channel if you guys want to know how to make that. It is so simple to make animals, honestly. I know it's easier said than done, but if you just like have the transform tool and really all you need is spheres to build any animal, it's pretty simple. The duck, though, turned out amazing. Okay, I love building custom animals. I just love it so much, but the issue is for me, I can't remake them to look the same. Like, I just have to make one that looks different on purpose, because when I try to remake an animal that I have made already on a separate plot, it just ends up looking very odd. And the other custom animal that I made was a bear, a grizzly bear. I love this bear so much. I will put these side-by-side pictures up on screen right now so that way you guys can see. I took a picture of an actual animal and then, or the actual grizzly bear, and then I just made it to look like that. I definitely recommend that if you are making custom animals or want to try at least. I definitely recommend getting an image of a bear in its exact stance point, for me, bear, in its exact point of view that you want to see it from. If you're like building the whole body of a bear, you're probably going to want to see the whole body like I did. If you want a bear, for instance, that has its paws up in the air or is standing on its two back legs, then you're going to want to find an image that looks like that. You're not going to want to find one where the bear's like standing on all fours, because it's just not going to work out. That is a pro tip. Okay, pro tip, because custom animals are so much fun to build. Every single time I do one, they are beautiful. So I definitely recommend trying to build a custom animal if you never have. It is one of the most fun things that I do in my builds now. Moving on to the interior. Now, if you know me, that I don't like to build interiors as much as in exteriors, mainly because exteriors are almost always different and interiors are almost always the same. And I know I could throw some elements in there that would be different, but I don't. I do some pretty simple stuff, and I think that's probably, there's a massive flaw in my building. I do almost the same exact thing every single time, just in different fonts, in a way. So it's like if you were to type something out and then you duplicate it and then you just change the font for the duplicated one. That's what I do. And I can't help it, because by the time I get to the interior, I feel so drained that I don't want to put any effort into it. For the downstairs, I did a library, lounge area, receptionist area, dining, kitchen. So I did all of that at the bottom. I also did a room down there as well. This is kind of the area where the hotel guests come down, they do their activities, they lounge, they just enjoy their Christmas time that they're spending at this resort, which if I could go to this resort, I would be very excited, because this resort is wonderful. I just want to one day, hopefully Bloxburg will do this, but I want to go into VR in Bloxburg. I just feel like that'd be so cool. Then I could see all my amazing, wonderful builds as if I lived in them. My favorite areas of the downstairs are definitely the library and the kitchen area. Love them so much. I think it's because they were not very repetitive. However, the library was extremely tedious filling up all those bookcases, but it's the look that I wanted, and it is the look that I got, with tall bookcases filled with books. That was the vision, and it happened. And the kitchen was just fun because it was a different type of kitchen that I normally do. So I actually got to use some different appliances, and it was a lot of fun. And there actually is a basement in this hotel resort, but it's not what you would think. There is kind of a secret tunnel underneath the build. When I say kind of, it's not exactly secret, but it's a little hidden away. This tunnel is kind of like Icy Wonderland. If Icy Wonderland and Christmas combined together, that is what this tunnel would be. I actually would have made this an ice skating rink if I had known that they were going to add ice skating rink things, but of course I did not, and I started this 1st of November. So instead, I made it an area where you can drive through in a vehicle or something along the lines of that. And then you can just go through this little magical tunnel. It's very fun and exciting and I love it. I added snow and fog just to really make it look like it's cold. I really wanted that look and I think I achieved it. And then for the second floor of the build, I just put the rooms up there, their bathrooms. They were all themed rooms. So we have a candy themed room. We have a snowman themed room. We have a sugar plum themed room. We have like an overall foresty green Christmas room with a custom bear rug and I love it so much. Probably my favorite room out of all of them is probably, honestly, all of them are really good. They're all simple, but I think hotel rooms are pretty simple anyways, so I think it worked out well. Now for a little bit of Christmas talk. For Christmas, every single year, this year in August, we went Christmas shopping because it was 50% off at Hobby Lobby. I honestly don't know if that's how it always is, but I'm not going to think about that. This year, I got my very first little mini tree. It was practically free. Okay, practically free. With some lights to go on it. Next year, maybe I'll get some little baby ornaments. I love the tree so much. And I just feel like decorating for Christmas in here. I also did some lights in my room. I feel like decorating in my room just honestly helps me work in my room because sometimes it can be so repetitive and sometimes I just need a fresh place to work. So I really love my little Christmas decorations. It definitely gave me an incentive to work in here and also outside of my room because we have our whole entire house decorated for Christmas. It's a Christmas winter wonderland. We have lights. We actually have 2 trees. I think we got our second tree last year and I'm so happy about a second tree. I love Christmas and I love decorating the trees. I just love how it looks. We have like more of like a really fun and colorful one and then we have more of like a classic tree in our entry front room area. It's pretty tall because we have tall ceilings in our house, but in the living room we don't have as tall ceilings as the front room entry area. So we have a nice really big tall tree in there and I love it so much. And like the color scheme for that is like kind of like a little bit of a whitish gold and then we have white and we have red. Beautiful. My favorite parts about decorating for Christmas is just being able to come out in the middle of the night and see all the lights lighting up the house. So colorful and so bright and I just love it so much. It's very magical. And another thing that comes with Christmas is doing my Christmas nails. This year I decided I'm going to do 3 sets. Normally my nails last me for about 3 to 5 weeks, but instead I'm going to be making them last 2 weeks because I want to do 3 different nail sets. So that means they can only last 2 weeks, which is kind of sad. But also I just want to try out all the little Christmas designs that I don't normally get to do. And I finally figured out how to do the little blooming gel technique thing. So I'm definitely going to use that to make a little wreath or something, or like a candy cane. I don't know, something, because it looks so cute. I absolutely love it. I'm so excited to do like flowers for the summer with that. It's gonna be great. But unfortunately this time I tried to do this nail set. I'll put it up on screen. It was like lights and then it had just like a normal base color. And for some reason it looked awful. I could not exactly tell you why. It just was too bulky, I guess, for every single finger and it was like too much for me. So I took it all off and I just did red and green and it's not my favorite, but I can be okay with it for 2 weeks. But then next week I'm going to do this nail set, or the next set. I'm going to do this nail set and I'm very, very excited about it. And of course, possibly one of the best things about Christmas time is the music. Me and my family constantly listen to Christmas music. It's like just on our Alexa all day, all night. We just play I Heart Christmas Classics because I Heart Christmas Radio tends to play. Well, honestly, if you just tell her to play Christmas music, she will just start playing the most random Christmas music that you've never heard in your whole entire life. No, I want the classic Christmas music that doesn't sound like someone was just trying to remake a classic song and it sounds awful. Sorry, by the way, I just hit my mic, so you guys probably heard that. One of my favorite traditions during Christmas time that we do is we go look at lights on Christmas Eve. Comment down below if you do this for Christmas Eve or like you have a specific day. Like I think some people actually do it on Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving, which is interesting as well. But we do it on Christmas Eve, which I just think is so much fun to actually do it the night before Christmas. Christmas. There's just something about it. So normally what we'll do is we'll have hot cocoa. We'll maybe have like a cookie because we decorate Christmas cookies like a week or two prior. So we'll probably have one of those left over. Bring that with us. We have hot cocoa and then we roll down the windows and it's really cold, but we're always in our Christmas PJs, which are practically the exact same as a gigantic snowsuit. They're not the same, but you know. And we just go look at Christmas lights. I love it so much. We normally will try to go to places that are actually like kind of advertising that they're doing a big Christmas light type show on their house or whatever. We'll go to those and then we'll kind of just drive around with Christmas music on, and we'll bring all of our pets with us. We have 2 dogs and a cat. I'll put them up on screen right now because I actually took Christmas photos of them. They are the most beautiful creatures ever. So we have Scrappy, we have Pickles, and we have Kit. They all come with us and they will probably be in their Christmas PJs because we got them Christmas PJs this year and they're going to be joining us in their festive outfits. And another tradition that we do kind of off and on for Christmas Eve is we play some sort of a game on Christmas Eve. A couple of years ago, we did this saran wrap game. If you don't know what it is, basically you take something and you make that the center. Most of the time it's like money, or it could be a joke. It honestly doesn't have to be expensive. You could just put some random stuff in there. But for us, sometimes it was just money. And so you put money in the center, then you would wrap it in saran wrap like a crazy man. Okay, I'm meaning like in all different directions, like it makes no sense. That way it makes it extremely hard to unwrap it. And you just keep on doing that and you add stuff into it and then you just keep on wrapping it and wrapping it. Like you could do toothpaste, chapstick. I'm trying to think. Chapstick would be like a straight up Christmas present to me because I love chapstick. Candy, little things, even money, like smaller dollar amounts, like a couple dollars, $3, $2. And then what you do is you have to unwrap it with oven mitts on, which is the most difficult thing ever, but it is extremely intense. With my family, I think we had to make a rule, whatever year we did it last, that you can't like yell because we yelled. We wanted them to hurry up and get it, or you didn't want them to get it because if they were almost at a prize and it looked like a good prize, you wouldn't want them to complete it. So you know, it depends if you want to cheer them on or not because you'd want the prize. Sorry, I didn't explain this, but how to get the prize is you unwrap it and then it will fall out and then it's yours. So it was definitely a very intense but exciting game. We also do Elf on the Shelf, which is just such a fun little treat to wake up every morning to. Okay, now honestly, the interior was mentally exhausting for this build. Doing room after room, repeating similar tasks, very draining to me. It was very draining. The exterior was way easier to stay motivated because I just had different things that I was doing and it wasn't all exactly the same. So I'm glad I pushed through because seeing everything come together makes it worth it. Building is definitely fun at the start, but at the end, finishing all the little details is really challenging for my brain. My brain is so exhausted from doing little details. So it was a marathon at the end. Thank you so much for watching. This build was a major project, and even though it was exhausting towards the end, I'm really proud of how it turned out. I also wanted to mention that I'll be taking a short break from posting, just a couple of weeks, maybe up to 2 months, to learn new techniques, improve thumbnails, and new ways to just grow my channel in general. So I will still be working on YouTube stuff, it's just you guys won't be seeing it. I might post a short or 2 here and there, but I will pretty much be off for a couple of weeks. I also just want to take Christmas off. So actually I'm recording this the 2nd of December and I just want to take the 2 weeks off from school that I'm going to be getting for Christmas and just really just have fun, just soaking up Christmas in general. And I will be getting into just learning new things like scripting, just kind of easier, just ways to like tell a story, thumbnails, editing. I just feel like I've been treading in the same place for a while, or like running in place, you know. I haven't really been going anywhere and I want to kind of take a step back and just look at what I'm doing wrong. Well, not necessarily what I'm doing wrong, what I could be doing better, what could help my content. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing for the next couple of weeks. Just taking a nice and, might I say, deserved break. hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to hit the like button if you like this. And I will see you guys later. Bye everyone. Have a blessed day.